Is monogamy natural? Even better, it's supernatural. Man and wife become one at the altar. They are bound together by the vow they made before God.
Matt Walsh, Michael Knowles, Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, Steven Crowder even, they're telling you guys to trust these hoes at face value. Honor your vows on your end. But what they won't tell you is that she won't honor her vows on her end. You need to be a man, a good man. You need to be a good husband and do X, Y, Z. But what they don't tell you is that these bitches aren't fucking virgins on their marriage night. What they won't tell you is that there were 304s before you met them. What they won't tell you is that they can lead to divorce rates and get the alimony. These guys are out of touch.
Matt Walsh versus Myron Gaines. Two completely different worlds colliding on one idea, monogamy. Matt says it's supernatural, a divine union of man and wife. Myron says it's suicidal, a setup for men to lose everything. Welcome to the Matrix Breakdown, where we separate faith from the facts. Let's plug in.
And I will never be wrong. Andrew Tate talks about this kind of lifestyle as though it's natural. In a post on Sunday, he made that claim explicitly. He said, quote, monogamy isn't natural for men. Men are men. This is how they'll always be. And he's right in a certain way. It is natural. It's natural in the sense that it appeals to our most base and uncivilized impulses. Another word might be primitive. An even better word would be animalistic, which is why it's so commonly found in the animal kingdom. Reptiles and fish behave this way.
Natural instinct.
You're not going to find a monogamous lizard or shark. Monkeys are almost always non-monogamous. Go down the list of animal species, and they almost all approach family formation the way that Andrew Tate prescribes. But the problem is that we are not monkeys or lizards or sharks. We are human beings. And my controversial contention is that we should act like it.
It's complicated.
Is
man.
monogamy natural? Even better, it's supernatural.
I think
Man and
koala
wife become one at the
koala
altar.
bears
They
are
bound
monogamous.
together by the vow they made before
Is that
God.
supernatural too?
This is above our base instincts. And so is composing a symphony or sculpting the statue of David out of a massive hunk of marble. These things are achieved, just like any great thing is achieved, by rejecting temptation, subordinating our base desires, embracing some measure of hardship for the sake of something far greater than whatever momentary pleasure we can experience by giving in to them.
Again, this is why I say all the time, you should do it ethically. If you are going to be polygamous, you should do it ethically and tell your girlfriend or let her know what it is, right? I don't believe in lying. I think being honest about it is very important. But again, isn't it interesting how he's saying like, oh yeah, this is like what monkeys do, blah, blah, blah. The reality is, okay, and I know this is probably going to hurt Matt Walsh's feelings, me saying this, most women would rather have an attractive man that has multiple women than have a loser all to themselves. And this kind of destroys the whole, you know, tradcon theory.
I mean, I do know a few
Because
women.
The problem is that he assumes that with feminism and all the incentives we have for women to be hoes, that they're still going to go ahead and choose God. No, they're not, dude.
Analogy.
Most women are overwhelmingly secular, okay? And even the women that are religious, like our girl Hillary Crowder, reserve the right to adopt feminist ideology whenever they want. So he's simply not accounting for how society is now. Again, this looks good on paper. This sounds good on paper, and it's the moral thing to do, right? Unfortunately for Matt, we got to deal with what's real, not versus how we feel. This is an emotional argument made from a religious worldview, which is fine, but the problem is that the women that we are dealing with don't adhere to the same religious worldview that you do. And even if they do, they reserve the right to drop that religious worldview in pursuit of self-sustenance through your fucking money.
Oh, go niggas.
This is why most women are Democrats. This is why most women tend to be progressive. This is why most women push woke ideology. I don't make the rules, I just report them. This would be fantastic advice in the 50s. But Matt is telling you to use a playbook, a rule book, that is defunct.
And there is nothing in this world more manly, more masculine than that. In fact, I would say this is the very definition of masculinity. Can you do the harder thing for the sake of the greater good?
Let me break this down a little bit. Matt Walsh starts with the classic tradcon pitch. Monogamy is sacred. It's moral. It's what makes us human. He calls it supernatural. Men and women becoming one before God. Sounds noble, right? But then reality smacks you in the face. Myron Gaines fires back saying, these modern women don't play by those old rules. They want your loyalty, your vows, your bank account, but not your leadership. They're telling men, be honorable, but they're not telling women, be accountable. That's mistake is that he's preaching 1950s values in a 2025 marketplace. He's assuming women still fear social shame, community judgment, or losing a good man. That's gone. Modern culture rewards rebellion and punishes restraint. Myron's saying the moral system collapsed. The game changed. You can't fight 21st century feminism with 1950s chivalry. You'll lose the house, the kids, and the leverage. And the system will call you the villain. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the video. Let's get back in.
That is a feminist talking point right there. And it's actually really embarrassing for him to make that argument. So what women do a lot of the times is they will shame you into you doing something where you lose leverage while they simultaneously gain leverage. Does that make sense, chat?
Yeah, just like Jada did to Will Smith in the other video.
And Matt fell for it, by the way. This is a feminist talking point. So women love to attack you with your masculinity, okay? And shame you with your masculinity. An example I'll give is they'll say, oh, a real man would pay for the dinner bill, right? Or a real man would do X, Y, Z. Whenever they start a real man or try to attack your masculinity before they give you some type of suggestion of what you should be doing, 9 out of 10 times, chat, it's going to be you need to do something that benefits them while simultaneously putting yourself at a disadvantage. That is the masculine way, right? So in other words, your duties are static, her duties are negotiable. This is a classic fucking talking point that women, feminists, and TradCon retards like Matt Walsh use to shame you to play the game by their rules, which inevitably take the leverage away. The reason why I tell you guys all the time that you need to be the leader, you need to have leverage, you need to be the one that's making all the decisions, you need to be the one that can go ahead and have other women, blah, 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 is because I'm putting the cards on your side, guys. Okay?
Royal
I'm putting the
flush.
cards so that you guys have them.
I want
Because
the royal flush,
I know
baby.
that as a man, if you have the cards on your side, you have the leverage on your side, she's listening to you, I know the relationship more than likely will last. But since people like Matt Walsh, feminists, etc., and that should give you a red flag, by the way, that tradcons and feminists actually agree on this, you should be a man. There's nothing manlier than doing X, Y, Z.
Tricons is a slang word for conservative.
That is stupid.
I think conservative.
That is stupid because it puts you at an
views.
inherent disadvantage. It's like going to a fucking gunfight with a butter knife. And they're telling you you're more of a man for using the butter knife instead of the gun. Fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah, baby.
So I got to be the one to
Hand
give
me
you
the
guys the machine gun.
AK-47.
You understand? Matt Walsh and these fucking tradcucks, they're giving you motherfuckers butter knives to go into a gunfight. Meanwhile,
Oh, baby.
I stop you and say, dummy, you're going to get fucked up.
Thank you, Myron.
Here's a machine gun. Enjoy.
Let's zoom out. Every TradCon voice, Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder, preaches, do the harder thing for the greater good. Sounds heroic until you realize it's the same guilt language women use on men. Oh, a real man pays for everything. Oh, a real man stays no matter what. Bro, this is not masculinity. That's manipulation. They want you to bring a butter knife to a gunfight. And Myron's like, nah, bro. Here's the machine gun. Learn how the system actually works. Because modern marriage isn't about love. It's about leverage.
But Matt Walsh, Michael Knowles, Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, Steven Crowder even, Bongino, all these like conservative traditional guys that are older, that have a boomer audience.
These puntos.
They're telling you guys to trust these hoes at face value. Honor your vows on your end.
No
But
bueno.
what they won't tell you is that she won't honor her vows on her end. You need to be a man, a good man. You need to be a good husband and do X, Y, Z. But what they don't tell you is that these bitches aren't fucking virgins on their marriage night.
Dirty
What they won't tell you is
hamsters,
that they were
baby.
304s before you met them. What they won't tell you is that they fucking lead the divorce rates and get the alimony. Conservative media in America
Not to mention the
effectively arms young
bipolar
men
ones.
with butter knives. Well, we ain't going to fucking Aubon Pond, motherfuckers. All right? You ain't going to be spreading butter on some toast, nigga. You're going to be fucking toast.
Oh, baby.
When you get fucking sniped by these dumbass hoes because you don't know
Sniping
better.
us.
Your dumb monkey ass went to the altar. I do. And she's in the back saying, I do. You're in love. She's in business. You want to be with her. She wants to fucking realize how long she's got to grind it out with your dumb monkey ass. You're planning a future. She's planning an escape. This is destructive advice. Basically, what Matt is telling you guys is be monogamous because it's the right thing to do, bro.
The
Get
widow
the fuck
make a
outta here.
baby.
Look, again, I tell you guys this shit all the time.
Chew you up
Whether
and
you want to
spit
be
you
polygamous
out.
or monogamous is on you. That's fine. You want to be monogamous as long as you're the one making the decision and ain't your fucking bitch wife? Cool. But I'll tell you guys this. You need to be able to be polygamous any fucking time you want. And the reason why I say that is because women only respect men that can leave them. One more time. Women only
Rewind.
respect men that can leave them. In most relationships, women have the leverage and the man would lose his mind if he lost his girl. You need to flip the script and show she will lose her mind if she loses you.
That's right. I'm
The
the
only way
prize.
for you to maintain that type of leverage is you need to stay attractive and have the possibility of fucking other bitches. And it amazes me that these stratcons don't fucking get that. And
Keep
it's
eating your
infuriating
Wheaties.
for them to sit there to their big ass audiences and lie to y'all niggas.
They bullshitting us.
Just be an honorable man. Here's your butter knife. Your dumbass goes in thinking, yeah, okay.
I know I'm gonna be a
woo."
great guy. I'm such a swell
Right?
man.
Divorce.
They take half
Kicked
your
out your
shit.
house. Lose
And
your
you,
kids.
You sleeping in the
Pay child
car
support. Pay
in
alimony.
the rain.
Now you're broke, living in a
You got-
fucking box
they got
because
a
you're over here
order
watching
of
fucking Matt
protection
Walsh talk
against your
about it's
ass.
the right thing to do. There's
You're
nothing
asking
manlier
your
than being
boy
married.
for an extra
Get
place
the
to
fuck out of
stay.
here, man. These guys are out of touch.
We all know how
These
that
guys
go.
are out of fucking touch, man.
If you're going to impart one thing to your sons and your daughters as a father, it should be this: teaching them how to do the harder thing for the greater good. And
Yeah, that harder thing, Matt, is by being a high earner, maintaining your high sexual market value, maintaining leverage, and then making sure that your wife has zero incentive to fucking destroy your life.
Stay
That's the harder thing.
stay on your A
I don't
game.
need to fucking put my nuts on a chopping block and say, this is the harder thing to do. No, thank you. No fucking thank you. What I will do, though, is I'll do the work where if she decides to leave me, she doesn't get shit. And it's going to be very painful for her to leave.
Guys, that was the ugly truth right there. They program you to think being good means being useful. Matt's message keeps men in the simulation, serving a system that doesn't protect them. Myron's message, brutal, maybe even harsh, but it unplugs men from that fantasy. Because in the real world, women only respect men who can leave. That's the glitch. That's the truth they can't say on Fox News or Daily Wire. So what do you think? Is monogamy supernatural or just super dangerous for modern men? Drop your thoughts below, and if you're awake, hit that red pill like button before YouTube hides this breakdown. This has been Anomaly Report. Welcome to the Matrix.